Welcome to the Horror Movie Showdown, episode 88. Today we take a deep dive into the cinema of Paris Hilton. Today's movie is of course House of Wax. And yep, it's another remake. House of Wax is one of those road trip gone wrong kind of movies. And it starts out with some cool rhythms by an upcoming rap megastar.
Peep the unique fashion, street ammo, let the heat handle, smooth, one of the...
This genius rapper has found a shortcut.
Think it'll save us an hour, so we can spend more time.
And what? So they will spend the time saved in doggy style? What a romantic. So the group consists of 5 friends and a criminal brother. The brother is immediately established as being an asshole.
So what do you think, guys? Gonna be a sweet game tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
While Paris is established as a sex vixen. So you know that both Paris and her boyfriend will die for sure. Anyways, the group is heading for some important football game, but they find something much more interesting on the way. Well, actually, they just decide to camp close by for the night. So now we have some more time for establishing the brother as being an asshole.
Don't you get it? You're the good twin. I'm the evil one.
Or maybe they're just foreshadowing things to come. The movie did start out with some freaky kids that could be twins. The movie is very much from 2005 with its montage music. It is pretty hard to make a timeless classic with song choices like these. Another thing that is very 2005 is that we have one of the characters filming everything. During the party, a truck shows up to see what is going on, or maybe just to be creepy. But the badass brother Nick quickly escalates things, and the trucker drives off. During the night, a night filmer shows up. I think the scene is supposed to be creepy, but it just comes off as being silly. What kind of a killer would steal a camera and film people while they're sleeping without doing any harm? In the morning, the girls go smellstigating.
Let's go follow the smell. What? I want to see what it is. Why?
I would have to agree with Paris here. Why go find something that smells really rotten? It turns out to be dead animals used for creating wax for the wax museum. Anyways, during the night one of the cars was busted, and now the guy with the goofy hair hitches a ride into the close by city with this super creepy guy.
You like knives?
Not really.
Tools of the trade. You want to see it?
That's okay.
It's a Bowie. It's a good knife. I'll cut through anything.
While everyone else heads off to the super important football game. I'm sure splitting up is an excellent idea. I cannot see how this could go wrong. Soon the football fans get stuck in traffic and they will miss the game for sure, so they decide to turn around. Could it be that they will at some important point be showing up for the rescue? I think so. Now we suddenly find out that the idiot brother isn't all that bad, and he isn't a criminal, but he just took the blame for someone else's crime. What a hero. Back in town, Carly and her silly-haired boyfriend decide to visit the local House of Wax. This is of course where all the fun stuff will be happening. Maybe I should have been censoring this. YouTube is pretty picky. I wonder if the couple will at some point end up doing the good old wax on, wax off at the museum. Little by little, the boyfriend starts being established as an asshole too, as he disrespects the museum.
Oh no, there's a fire! Help me, Carly, I'm melting.
Could he be the next up for being killed? I sure think so. So halfway into the movie, Paris is surprisingly the most likable character. Soon the main couple decides to split up, and this is when things start going really wrong. This is when Wade gets cut from the movie. In the rest of the movie, the kill count starts piling up in various ways relating to wax. And it can come as no surprise that the wax figures are actually made out of humans. And it is pretty awesome. But let's take a look at the scoreboard to find out if the final half of the movie is enough to outweigh the mediocreness of the first half. The movie has 6 pretty damn amazing kills, where especially Paris' death is awesome. Paris is also the one who contributes the most to the nudity score of 3 with her sexy dancing. The movie is quite atmospheric and it has its share of jump scares, and its overall creepiness brings it up to a scariness score of 5. Usually when I review movies, I complain about the horrible third acts of them. But with House of Wax, it is quite the opposite. The movie is quite slow to get up to gear, the characters are a bit bland, and the cringe soundtrack makes the first half of the movie feel boring and generic. The first half is probably a 4 out of 10. But then we arrive at the Wax Museum. This is where your mind will be blown. The melting Wax Museum is amazingly well done, and I still haven't figured out how they did these special effects. The last half with its awesome kills and set design is probably an 8 out of 10. So the overall score is a 6. House of Wax is an uneven movie, but if you want to watch something great from the same time period, Hostel was released just 2 months before, and it has aged much better. That's all I have for today, so thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.
Excuse me. How is it in there?
Be careful.
Why is that?
You could spend all your money in there.